Hey, what's happening, BG Keeper League? So, we had a great draft this morning. I want to give you a quick recap on how it went. We had a couple of you who were bouncing in and out of the lobby. Everyone was remote. Not ideal. So, anyway, quick video. Because I think we had some issues here. Like, look, we've been doing this for like 20 years, and I still think a couple of you are just now trying to figure it out. Right off the bat. So here's our keepers lists. So every single person kept 2 or 3 players. And I say some people only kept 2 because there's a couple people on this list who are not going to be on your week 4 roster even. I'm not going to point out anything in particular, but there's a couple folks that I really question why you kept them. Anyway, just so you know, the reason we keep players is so you hope they score a lot of fantasy points for your team, and you can keep them with a low value. Do better next year. Anyway, let's take a look at the draft. So the first round here, mostly pretty good. Actually, the weird thing is we kept a lot of players in the first round. This is not the case. So most of it's pretty good. As there's one player in particular here, DK Metcalf, with the 3rd overall pick. I don't know if you've been paying attention to where DK Metcalf normally falls in a draft. Just might want to take a look at that next year. Biggest issue though, number one biggest issue with the first round is we have a manager in our league who loves the Bengals so much, they named their team Houday. And when they had the opportunity to select Jamar Chase, who fell right into his lap, perfectly placed, beautiful Jamar Chase, he went Amon-Ra St. Brown. Zach, do better. Do better. I'm gonna have to tweet this at Jamar. He's gonna be upset with you. Anyway, most first round's pretty good. Second round, we're gonna have some regret here in the second round for sure. Almost as much. Is this third round? Terrible. There's some terrible picks in the third round. But you know, that's where you start to lose a lot of value. What's worse though is, let's scroll down here. The 9th round. Bill, what are we doing? You selected a defense in the 9th round. And even worse than that, you selected Dallas. They're not even the best defense in their own division. What are you doing? All right, scroll down a little bit more. 11th round. We had not one, but 2 teams select a kicker. Have you never played fantasy football before? You're not even supposed to draft a kicker. The kicker is the guy you pick up about an hour before the first game because it doesn't matter. Justin Tucker, he might be the best kicker on the league, but he's probably going to maybe outscore the kicker number 15 by a point or 2. There's so much value left on the board at pick 11 or in the 11th round here, and you're going with a kicker. There's so many good players. I mean, maybe not Mike Williams, but there's also a lot of other good players. Maybe not Bo Nix or Tyler Conklin or... God, that's some shitty round 12 picks. Anyway, overall, pretty good. Yahoo, they did their projections. They say Lucas and Mark have the best draft, which usually means they had the worst draft. They drafted a bunch of old dudes who are going to get hurt and going to be benched by halfway through the season. So the draft day projections, they got Lucas going 11-3, winning the league. We'll see what happens. Good luck to everybody, and let's try to make a point to maybe in January or February get together for the end of the season party, since we couldn't get together for the draft. All right, talk to you guys later.